Morning to all. This is King Obek. I had something here that I ran into that's going on up there in Illinois. This is part of an article that came up, and as you can see, it's Bill 2495. Let's see if I can make this just a little bit bigger. Bill 2495, and as you can see on this bill, we have a problem, Houston. Even though it's in Illinois, but here's something that you need to understand. These folks are trying to make it. I guess it'd be it's in this area. It says provides that a fertilized egg, embryo, or fetus does not have independent rights under the law of this state. Well, you can see where this is going. They're saying that fetuses and embryos and eggs, they don't have any right. So they can stomp on their head when they come out of the womb. I guess that's where they're going. They're going to treat it like if it's a cockroach. You just stomp on it. You know what? That's pretty sorry. No excuse for that. But I just thought I'd bring that to your attention because we have some things that are developing. Coach Dave, he's trying to bring it to their attention that under the 14th Amendment, fetuses have a right, but not according to these guys. Here's something else that you might want to feast your eyes on. Here at Revolution Radio, and we were we were going through the news real quickly, and then we happened to run into this particular item. Uh, is it this one? Oh no, that's from it's this one. Paul Martin just picked it up, and he's gonna take it. It's from the full story comes from Hodges. You can go to the Common Sense show and you can see the whole story. But what you need to understand is that this particular guy right here, he's part of. Oh, sorry. He's part of the problem right here. He's the guy that. What's going on right here? He's part of the problem. That man right there, Dan Serrano's Hispanic name. But like it says here, the goon squad of attack dogs assailed student for wearing MAGA clothing in an administratively approved event in which students were encouraged by the administration to wear clothing that would celebrate America. Celebrating America at Perry High School in Gilbert, Arizona. It's becoming communistic down there. Not just going purple, but communist. Does not include honoring one's president. Imagine that. Well, we could have gone back about 3 or 4 years and they would have been honoring that president. But come back this way and we cannot honor this president. So you can honor presidents that they say are is all right to honor them, but not honor this one. All right. Well, they're going to suspend her. This is probably the best thing that happened to this young girl. Because it says that one female student refused to submit to this illegitimate authority until she was represented by her mother. Was refused access to her mother in this instance, and then was promptly suspended for 10 days for being defiant. Amen. Well, we're not going to stand for this tyranny. How many Constitution violations did you just read in this paragraph? Well, I don't think you have enough fingers in that one hand. But the principal needs to acquaint himself with the 14th Amendment. Here we go. Having a sign is not a safety concern. The principal is referring to some comments made to the students that were derogatory, racist. Really? Rather than deal with the antagonizers and punishing them, the principal chose the easy way out to punish the victims of harassment. It would seem that some of the very people that are tasked with teaching our children about the rule of law and our governing authority, the Constitution, need to be first taught the lessons themselves. Amen. It's pretty pathetic, you know. And you pay to send your children to school, your taxes. I would just say, let's just keep the money and let's teach them at home. But this is not good. Here we go. Republican state lawmakers have asked the Arizona Attorney General Mark Brownovich to investigate a Gilbert High School where students were wearing President Donald Trump's Make America Great attire. Oh, that's Make America Great Again attire and carrying a banner ran into problems last week. See, this is the whole thing. Whether you like it or not, it's a selective hating. They don't hate all, they just hate one. 45. This is where we're at. We're in this twilight hate zone. It's all about hate, nothing else. It's pretty obnoxious, you know what I mean? It's all about hate. And then that lady, AOC, what is going on? This is crazy. Oh, and then look at this one. Rashida Tlaib. I think she just best leave. I don't know what she's doing here. She hates this. If she hates this president, what's she doing here? Go somewhere else. Go to Venezuela. Help them out down there. Maybe you can implement. It'd be easier for you to implement your agenda down there. I would think. Yeah, this thing is crazy. And then they're speaking that we got to get ready for this financial reset. But all right, enough of that. Let's go on to something better. I don't know if y'all seen. This is a nice website right here. It's called What Finger News? The relentless pursuit of creating the greatest aggregate link of news site on earth. Well, but they do have some nice news in a whole bunch. Nice little tinker tinker belt, whatever they call that. Oh, please, I don't want to see that girl. Oh, yeah? She says that America should have not authorized military force in response to 911. What is she saying, man? That girl's crazy. Alright, here's a POTUS. These are all his. Let's see, what was the track to apprehend more than 1 million people coming across the southern border this year. Great job by the Border Patrol and others who are working in a broken system. Can be fixed by Congress so easily if only the Democrats would get on board. Imagine that. Oh, here we go. The flunky there for there she is, and these are two of her goons right there, Comey and Mueller. That's crazy. These guys, they know that they're dirtier than a public commode that hasn't been cleaned in who knows when, but they're just terrible, ugly people. Oh, look here. R. Kelly says he denies the sex abuse charges. Of course he is. Because he knows that if he does not deny them, he's going to jail for a long time. Actually, he might just get that sleeping injection and put him to sleep permanently. It's sad. If it was your child that was being abused by that freak, it, it changes. Sexual abuse of children in East Germany didn't fit the socialist happy family mold. Sexual abuse of children in East Germany didn't fit the socialist happy family model in the GDR. But a lot of that stuff came over here. Oh, there it is. High degree of secrecy. Yeah, let's just keep it a secret between you and me. I'm telling you, anytime you hear that, you better run real quick and real far away from that person. It's just a shame. All these guys are always just abusing these children. It's just pathetic. I don't like this. It just makes me sick and sad that all these people are just wanting to exploit these pride of our Lord. He loves children. He loves us all. He really loves children. U.S. News. Catholic Church confirms priest arrested for alleged raping and filming of teenager. Wow. Well, here we go. Air Force appalled, deeply sorry for Senators McSally rape claim. Man, this is crazy. Oh, there you go. YouTube protects Muslim hate speech against homosexuals by removing the memory TV clip of Canadian imam calling for the stoning to death of gays. I just imagine that one. But they say that the friend of my enemy, or the enemy of my friend, is my friend, right? Oh, this one's bad. South Africa, that's a mess. How would you like to be living down there? They say the Russians are offering these farmers down there plots of land so that they can go and raise food, grow food in Russia. It's better than getting killed or slaughtered there in because there it goes. There's your the, the South African Socialist First Land First Party, and these guys are just going down there, confiscating the land, and when they confiscate it, they're not growing. They don't know how to work the land. So the people they're probably gonna starve to death, and and this is a huge problem. These people have been generational farmers down there, whether they're right, wrong, or indifferent. They're helping to feed the country. And these people think that by kicking them out, it's going to change everything. Well, they're just going to die of hunger because there's not going to be any food. My grandfather says a good farmer is a dead farmer, declared Jason Mafusi, the leader of the South African Student Congress of Northwest University. Just imagine that 4,000 white farmers have already been killed, and 5 are being killed each week. I, I just don't have a word for that one. I don't understand. That's crazy. 4,000 farmers. Wow. This just to give you a little over what's going on. Okay, 76,000 migrants entered through the southwest border. Huh? No, no, no. There's not an emergency at the border. It's just only 76,000 people came into the country that don't have a right to come in. That's all. It's not an emergency. Well, so they say. Oh, what? Democrat needs people that are not very smart to vote. Oh, that's, well, you can't fix it. That's all I got to say. Oh, looky here. Chief of Staff reportedly hid $1 million. Could face jail time. That wouldn't bother me. Oh, you're getting spammed to death right here. But yeah, that's what them folks do. Oh, no, Now this one's a problem. Forced blood draw and implied consent makes a mockery of the Fourth Amendment. That one is worth a view. Imagine yourself being strapped down to a gurney. That's crazy. All right, so the Fourth Amendment was designed to stand between us and the arbitrary governmental authority for all practical purposes. That shield has been shattered, leaving our liberty and personal integrity subject to the whim of every cop on the beat, trooper on the highway, and jail official. Well. You think you've got rights? Think again. And that's what we're saying. This story does not have a happy ending. All right, there we go. Wisconsin police officers read an unconscious man his rights, then proceeded to forcibly, warrantlessly draw his blood while he was still unconscious in order to determine if he could be charged with a DUI. There you go. They apparently were doing the right thing. No, they weren't. This is how it goes. For the right, they want to appear to be doing the right thing, but in the process, they're violating our rights. Here you go. In 2016, the court ruled in the Birchfield versus North Dakota that the state may not prosecute the suspected drunken drivers for refusing warrantless blood draws when they are arrested. The court also tossed the cops a bone by giving them a green light to require a warrantless breath test. Incident to arrest. Writing that the majority, that Justice Samuel Alito rightly recognized the danger of allowing the government to warrantlessly take possession of and preserve indefinitely one's biological and genetic material, DNA. Yes, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. We can't see that far down the road, but I'm telling you, this is a huge problem. Don't ever give anybody your DNA. You will live to regret it. Win bigly. That's that's good. Win bigly. The buck stops. So isn't he responsible for the DOJ and FBI corruption? Obama said. Huh. Well, we could maybe say the same thing about him. Former Chief of Staff Kelly says he would have worked for Hillary Clinton if asked. Imagine that. We already knew this one. Google. I don't know, man. It's this news. It's just like you read it and you don't believe it because I do. I read it and I just can't believe it. You have evidence to put a lot of these people in jail, and I understand. You know, I mean, you have to be taken to a jury before your peers, and the whole process has to play out. I got it. You're innocent until proven guilty. Got that one too. But here it's turning out to be the way that it's in Mexico. In Mexico, you're guilty until proven innocent. That mindset is coming down here. See, that's the problem. Okay, here we go. After net neutrality warnings fizzled, them still insisting that they're needed to save the internet. Well, wait till you see what they're going to do in the UK on April 1st. That one's crazy. Because they're trying to do something that appears to be worthy. They're trying to block porn. Hey, well, that's good. But now they're giving the guys, the porn fiends, they're giving them the ability to pay a tax. And when they pay the tax, then they come into your device, and now they put in sniffers and all kinds of little, viruses into your device, and they got key loggers. They can see everything that you do. Not that they couldn't do it now, but now it's not like they're fishing with a fish line. Now they're doing it with nets. And now, very specifically, they can go to any one person because they're going to have your IP. They're going to have your address. They know exactly where to find you and how to go and get you. And it's going to save them a lot of time. I'm telling you, it's not good. Not if you, Trump threatens to block network from hosting debates after then reject Fox. Uh, you know, I think the president is obsessed with Fox. I think you should just quit messing around with those folks and go to, you should go to OAN, Once American News Network, or channel. Well, I think, oh, 10 more Republicans to vote against the emergency declaration. Well, we knew that was coming here. What? Herself says she's, oh, yeah. Planned Parenthood lashed Trump for separating families at the border. Oh, there you go. She's a doctor. Yeah, she's from the AMA. She's the allopathic doctor. Dude, these people are crazy. Anything to go ahead and not do what's right. These people, they always want to appear that they're doing the right thing. They ain't doing nothing. I don't know. Well, I think we've had enough of these news. I'll give you a quick sight into, let's see, we can go and check out, let's see what the price of gold and silver is at. We'll go to Steve Quayle's site. All right, and it's $15.02 for silver, and it's $1,287 and what is it, 60 cents for the gold. And as you can see the charts how they're plotting downwards. There's some stuff here that you might want to see these. All right. Let's see. Rand Paul. Amazon bans anti-vaccine film, but only sells books on the religious worship of Satanism. Okay. Oh, there you go. Scientists want you to get a brain chip to make you smarter, and intelligence agencies absolutely won't abuse the technology implanted in humans. Oh, yeah, but of course. They'll be buzzing you, bro, and you won't have a night to sleep. They will torture you. As it is, even without the chips, they got what they call that skull to brain technology. I'm not really sure that's what they call it, but they can talk to you day and night and not let you sleep. And that one's already out there. A lot of the guys that do the stuff where they go and shoot up people and stuff, that's how they prime them. They don't let them sleep for about 4 or 5 days. And then that next day, they're ready to do anything because that's mental torture. That's what they do. That's how they do it. That's how they get those guys so keyed up that they're ready to do whatever it takes. Who do I have to shoot? What do I have to do? That's what they do to those poor people. That's absolutely crazy. All right. Well, I think we've had enough of this. Here's a spot that you might enjoy. This one here, it's called. Oh yeah, this is Glenda's. This is Wings of Prophecy, blogspot.com. She's pretty cool. She has some prayers and stuff. She speaks of the Lord. So that's good. You can always, amongst all the stuff that's going on right now, there's a lot of things that you need to avoid. See, this is the one I wanted you to see. This one right here, it's an interesting. Yeah, it's about earthquakes and stuff, but not just earthquakes. Here you have an Amber Alert map. You have actually a hazmat situation map. And then you have border security issues, gang activity. I don't think that this is actually real time. If you pay for it, it may be, but it gives you a pretty good breakdown, a lot of information. It tells you where it took and the size and all that kind of stuff. But if you go to the Amber Alert map, see, that one shows you different spots, what's going on. Oh, see, that poor little child, it was found dead. And it just shows you that there was an attempt for when they want to kidnap the kids. So this one gives you a deeper insight to a lot of stuff that doesn't show up. And it shows you the places where a lot of this stuff is taking place. Yeah. You can zoom in or you can zoom out. But it shows you the concentration right in here, look. Especially like in Pennsylvania. Well, I guess that'd be neighbors back door in Ohio. Massillon, Ohio. But you see, it shows you where the concentration's at. And that's why I thought, you might want to check it out. It's Amber Alert Global Incident Map.com. But really, the way to get to it, the easiest way would be Quakes Global Incident Map.com. as you can see there, you can see all the little subheaders that they have there that you can go in there. It's free. And if you want to know, this is the place where you can know. You know, I just thought I'd bring it to your attention. This is what I use for a search engine. You can do swisscows.com. Uh, you can do /web. It'll come up by default. But it shows you everything that you need to know there. And that's and if you want a good Bible, I would recommend this one. This one's a Tecarta. TECARTA Bible.com. It's pretty cool because like I have my concordance, Strong's concordance with the King James. And then also you can do the New American Standard Bible or whatever other translation you might like. You can go to the Amplified, or you can look at the 21st Century American. Well, I don't know that you're going to be reading Chinese, but you got the Jubilee, and just the regular King James, and the Living Bible, Modern, and all that kind of stuff. They're free. I got this one. This is the one that I use. And the Message is there too. And I like it because you can just go and, uh, move around. You have your Old Testament. You want to go to 2 Thessalonians, you just click on it right here. And then if you want to go to the second chapter, you can hit it there, and then you can pick up like the 4th verse. And in here, this one is, let no man deceive you by any means, for the day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So right here, if I like this, I kind of click on it, and it's already highlighted. If I want to do this, I can go ahead and highlight it. It's not real clean, but so with mine, I can go and get the Strongs right there right away. So it gives you the transliterated word. It's a patau. It's up at ow or at o, and then to deceive. So to seduce, wholly, beguile, deceive. So that's when you click on any one of those words right there. And then if you wanted to make a note, you could go ahead and do it here. And then I could just put it need further review. And if I do that, then I can save it. And when I come back, I go ahead and here it has you can print it or read it. So it's up to you. But like I said, you just come out and oh, wait a minute, what happened here? Oh, folks, I don't know. We got a technical complication here. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there you go. So there it shows you that you have the little doohickey right there that shows you it's a note, that kind of stuff. All right. Well, I think I've been just ratchet jawing here too long, so I'm gonna go have me a cup of coffee, and Lord be with you. I'm gonna just keep on studying a little bit right here. So Thank you for your time. God bless you. Bye.